飛ぶ宝石みたいに光ってる流れ星を見上げていたあの夜も
right now.
Yeah, I saw that.
My camera's not there. Hello. Anybody out there?
Anybody
Hey.
out there?
I'm here. Anyways, welcome back to Tales of Yuansu.
Yeah.
Need
Yada yada.
what? Bow, bow, bow. Horns.
Just every time I talk.
Did we need something? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, some little Compass Rose action over here. Some hype.
I want to I want to freak out for the bit. I really do, guys. I'm not going to, but I want to.
That song. Anyways, we are back. We had another little break. Which is fine. We are adults adulting and making our way through life, and I'm happy every time we get to come back and play again. So
way through life.
So thanks to everyone that is also watching and going to watch, and good
So
stuff.
We got Spio, we got Mortal Woes, we got Etma TV, we got Night Fury.
But
we got Life.
Yeah.
Thank you, Life, for the subscribe. Thank you, Life.
Yeah.
Hey.
I am joined. We're joined this week with a new addition, but we'll get to that. We'll go around and reintroduce ourselves since we've had a little bit of a break. I'm Etma, the DM, as you saw in our wonderful intro that Spio made, and
the straight bop,
the bop. Who's next?
What's up, guys? It's your boy Life, and we're back as Israfu.
Israfu.
Yeah.
The whole 2-liter. What's up? I'm Gear Duo, and I'm back in Yuansu playing Bao, these very, big man from the mountains. Easy character to play. very fun, strong men, much stronger than these people. They need my help. It's very sad how weak these men are. So I come and help them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeet, yeet, yeet. I actually had a difficult time
Yeet yeet is
going
right.
from character to character and then trying to do Bao's accent. I think if I just played Bao or like played an accent like that
Just play Bao.
continuously, I could do it. But when I swap off and try and talk as a different NPC and then go back to talking as Bao, I
Love this
couldn't.
Bao.
Eventually, I had to just switch to like he says this, you know.
He spoke his Bao. Bao turns to, hey, I would like to buy something from you. All right, what would you like to buy? We have many things. Well, I'd like to buy sword, maybe. Ah, right, the sword. You know, like that. But then it would, yeah, I understand. Obviously, I'm a dwarf. A red beard. Selling things. That's that character. You guys know that character.
Who?
Is it just me? Am I the only one left?
No, there's
a couple.
4 more people
Oh.
left.
And my wife came in and was distracting me heavy, guys. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. Who's next?
Well, I'll go next
Okay.
since yeah.
I know
Multi-class
it won't be
10.
you.
I'm what? And I'm playing Adder Cabrathian, the party doofus.
Hey!
Hey, why do you say it like that?
The-
The comedic relief we like.
Is it because you get shat on?
It's a polite way. to
Get shat on.
Did they Chapman, did
Yeah,
they shit
I
on
got-
you while I was gone?
They
What has
did.
been going
They
on
did,
around
Justin.
here? Hold on a minute. I'm gonna get onto him after this. Don't you worry, buddy.
Oh shoot! Yeah, you need to go back and listen to that episode, Justin. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I listened to it today.
Hey, he
It's been the
said
talk.
he was being nice about it and didn't let it hit him in the face.
I'm being nice about it.
Yeah.
I won't hit you in the face.
What was it? You made me roll for it. You made me call odds or evens, and I called the right thing, and it shit on me.
So it still happens. Okay. Now listen, I know
Some
I
things
don't
are
have any control over
unavoidable,
this.
you know.
Yeah, I don't have any control being the person who
Like,
makes
it's all right,
everything up.
man.
No
Just the
control.
dice,
This
you know.
It's out of my hands. It really is.
If you didn't get it right, it was in the like gonna hit your face. Like in the like when you're
Oh,
calling up
okay.
to it, it lands like in your face.
That's what it was.
Oh no.
So
Oh
you
my God, he
succeeded,
had
so
out
it
for
didn't hit you in the face. That's what happened.
He would. Yeah. Look, what happened was he had a bad day where he was just driving home. He's like, I'm gonna shit on a character's face.
Yeah, somebody's getting shit on this
He was
game.
trying to call out to Kirmeki's, trained ninja bird, and his bird's the only answer is to Kirmeki's.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. That's cool. I'll use that in the future.
Blame it on the
ninja
cloaca, man.
things. Well,
Blame it on the
your wife
cloaca.
sent the bird, so.
I'll
Yeah, at
leave
the
a little
time I was
message.
trying to I was trying to help my buddy because he wasn't going to send nothing back to his wife.
And
But
that's
then
what you get. That's what you get for trying to help, right there.
I was trying to do something nice. It wasn't my place, so I got shit on.
Yeah.
Rough, man. Rough.
I know. Hard out here
Tough
on
out
these.
there, yeah.
Hard out here in these Yuansu streets, you know.
Did you just say street?
Yep. I guess it'd be more like roads, but just
Same
mhm,
thing.
dirt roads. Hard out here on these Yuansu dirt roads, you know. Doesn't really roll off the tongue as much.
So a group of podunk road bandits who act like thugs and call it the street. But just the one road that's like near
It's just
them.
hard out here on this street.
Oh, the streets, man.
No, it's just hard out here on this street. Just the one.
Josiah, Jebda. Come on.
Uh, I'm Spio. I'll be playing Kirameki, your flashy ninja monk.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh. Yes,
That was fireworks.
Okay.
fireworks.
That was fireworks. That was a fireworks. Yeah.
Fireworks. Who else?
Beowulf all of a sudden.
Who else is here?
Yeah. Easterfill.
We got Israfil already. He was first.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need whoever this person down
Yeah.
here in the bottom
We got-
left corner, or the
We were
person
talking
above
about
you.
my brain's rotted with my new job.
And,
bad.
and
So then it's last but not least then Mama Woes.
Hello, I am
Aw.
Mama Woes, and I am playing a half elf wizard, and I'm glad to join you guys.
Ooh.
yeah, Bubba Whoa.
Yee.
The Weezar.
Yee.
So we are.
You said.
We needed a wizard.
Now, did you
Yeah.
make it? Did you make like a? Are you just pretending to be a wizard?
Are you just calling yourself a wizard and you're just like,
You'll
Insight
find
check.
out.
Insight check.
Yeah.
Bale cannot
Inside
breathe.
chick.
Bale looks at her book. Bale cannot breathe. He does not let her know these.
Oh, I guess I should say I'm playing Faye Albus.
Yeah, for the listeners.
For the
Faye-
listeners.
Faye Aldous?
ALBUS.
Albus. Ah, like Albus Dumbledore.
No, she thought
Any
it was
relation?
Albus Percival. Right.
She's like, no relation
Oh, wait, I
at
forgot.
all.
There's a Wolfric in there somewhere, right?
Big 28 blue hat, like
Yeah.
giant beard. None.
Pet Phoenix.
Yeah, like these children, I need to teach them immediately. I'm opening a school.
Her main goal is to get the Elder Wand.
Yeah, why would you think that? Why?
Trying to
That's
get these things. They're called the Deathly Hallows, but
keep pulling memories out of her head, just leaving them laying around, as old wizards do.
All right, well, we'll get to a little recap, even though we kind of recapped a bunch, I guess, by just introducing ourselves some, because you know, we get out of hand sometimes, and it's okay. Last session, the Agni Kai was concluded. Then we had a bit of dialogue with the king and the group. Trying to get down to what was happening with his brother. Why still, just because of how things laid out and how quick things went down. Not, I guess, the group doesn't necessarily know exactly why he did what he did, but good assumption is, even though he was targeting Yoken to cause riots and disrupt, just remove those other powers to not necessarily to get him back on the throne or get him onto the throne, but just to like more of spite, jealousy, than necessarily to actually take over, possibly. And then the king explained that he had a unique ability to control the water in people's blood, and which led to the party to infer that might be how he was stopping people's Yoken abilities by, chi blocking the bloodstream. So
That's
possibly
really scary for a bad guy, because we're all full of blood. I'm pretty sure. Most of us, anyway.
Yeah, the group found out about his wonderful blood powers. I think Israfil was held for a few rounds in a row to not do anything.
Oh no! And then
a wonderful blood Yoken hold person ability.
Was there that like that red face, like, and like his nose is bleeding in a little from his tear duct?
It's more of like a pendant, like
Oh, okay.
a broken puppet floating.
Body horror is my thing. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So
That goes in my game.
But the king gave you guys tokens to as like a thank you, and apology for you guys being the ones to take care of it, and now he missed it and stuff. He gave you guys tokens to exchange with the River Knight's armory for an item, and
Val thinks less of the king because his gift for the great deed we did was somehow turned into an apology. And Val thinks less of him for that.
Oh, Bao also witnessed something else too.
Oh, what I witnessed.
the party almost dying.
You witnessed. No.
Oh.
I guess if he missed all of it, he missed his was it his cousins?
Yeah, I told him about that. And I was gonna continue.
Oh, you told him about that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So after the king left with his brother's body to bury him and all that, you guys started to look into Udon's illness, is I think what Bao would call it, possibly, or what he was insinuating. It was just he was just sick or something. Nothing was actually wrong with him. But
Whether that it couldn't be gone.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
exactly.
not permanent. Whatever it was, it's not permanent.
Upon inspection, Tamashi couldn't figure it out. Not that he looked super hard, but when Udon got closer to the group, the ribbon tattoos on their forearms began to glow, and as Adder was trying to point out where his abilities were removed from, as he reached for his forehead, the ribbon reached up from the arm, and as quick as it reached out and touched his forehead, it was back onto his forearm, looking like a tattoo, and everyone's tattoos were done glowing back to normal. And Udon was like, "It's back, I can feel it," and smashes the boulder up through the floor of Kirameki's shop. Tamashi and Bao decide to escort him to the coast after the party decides to head to the floodgates to the armory to exchange their tokens. And Bao will, after he drops him off, is going to meet up with them at the floodgates. That was then there's a little bit of the scene of the party making their way there. Countered some wolves, a note from the wives, and then trailing off. The scene pans out with them on their horse turtles. Adder trailing behind because he can't make a handle animal check to save his life. Trailing behind them as with the mountain and the tree shadowing, the horizon in front of them.
I feel like I need to make a correction there. It is important that that we distinguish the differences between turtle horses and horse turtles.
Yeah, that's super important. Super important.
I guess they would be horse turtles.
No, turtle horses.
Yeah.
Are they turtle horses? They're horses with turtle shells.
I don't know. You're the DM.
And do you got the picture of it? Do you remember that? I don't know if you got that somewhere still.
If they were mostly turtles, what would be the horse?
Yeah,
What
where's
would be
the horse part? All these questions.
It's
many
like a
questions.
turtle body with horse legs poking out of the shell.
But a horse head or a turtle head?
Horse head.
Mammalian?
But
Oh, there it
Do
is.
are they covered in hair? Mammary gland? Live birth? Cold-blooded lay eggs? Cloaca? What are we talking here? What are we talking here?
Hmm.
that
there we go.
This is important. It's all that I need to know about the biology. I need to know where they go etymologically
just get a
on like the
picture?
tree of life.
We got a picture, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna be bringing it into Yuansu.
There she goes. Oh my goodness. So it's not horse legs. It's not horse legs sticking out.
You
That's not
lied.
what that is.
Oh, those
Son
were.
of
We were just talking about the different versions. Like which one is it? Is what we were
I
saying.
don't know what you have been feeding apples. They're not horses though.
But there are variations. I mean, hybrids, you know.
Yeah, I don't know what goes on at the military base, but like, I don't know what.
Sometimes
Sometimes
people use mules instead of horses, and you know
Mhm.
they sell them off that way.
Yeah, it kind of ends up. Yeah.
And if you're not like an expert, you know, on turtle horses, then sometimes they slip through the cracks.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still sturdy, you know.
Who-
They're just not as fast.
Who has animal husbandry and whose grandfather reared these creatures?
Hey, my video canceled out. If you can pull me back in. I had to relog in.
Was it horse turtle or turtle horse?
That right there is.
the classic children's conundrum, you know, to really get the
Yeah.
like my first philosophy, you know, not the chicken or the egg in Yuansu. It's are they turtle horses or turtle? Are they turtle horses or horse turtle?
Exactly. File, insert, save, figure ownership, observer all, save changes, show players. Boom. There you go. It's
The
official
horse-
journal entry.
horse.
It's real living.
The horse turtle. The
One
horse.
of you has a black one. One of you has like a painted, and one of you has a white one. Can't remember her
Mine's
brown.
brown.
And you
Okay.
ride these because it's faster than walking.
They're equivalent to what I say, a warhorse.
Yeah.
Trying to remember off the top. Yeah, they're equivalent to a warhorse.
Oh, they're fast. They're not cute anymore. I want you to know.
Also, this is not our art, so thanks whoever made it. We appreciate
Okay.
you letting us utilize this, even though we didn't ask. But it's cool. You're welcome.
We might need the AI or something. A couple of them.
Free promo.
Free promo. No big deal.
Yeah.
every artist's favorite thing. Yeah. No, money? No, thank you. If you could just feature it without knowing and not tell my name too, that would be great. Thank you so much. Oh my god, free promo. Oh my god, thank you.
But what we will do here, I'm going to make a roll. We are, about to pan back in, but I need to make sure.
Uh-oh.
Cool. So the rest of your trip is relatively unhindered. And as you guys are approaching I would say it's probably a good, you're about like a 1 kilometer-ish away. No, not even. What would it be? I don't know what it'd be in feet. You're almost there. We'll say that. And as you guys are approaching, like near the like east side, kind of coming cresting over one of the hills, you guys see like, above the hill, a macho bow. As he sees you riding down the road with a wave, hands on his hips, his big smile. Yeah.
Yeah. Friends!
You would probably
Over
be
here.
about a couple 100 feet away, but they
Okay.
can they see you, but
I
on their
bellow.
distance is about 500 meters till they get to the floodgates.
I bellow out to them.
Give me. I've always wanted to do this. Give me a
Oh, hell yeah.
Constitution check.
You're welcome. All right, just ability check.
Actually, what's your con modifier?
+3.
Okay, so you have like never mind, you're good. Yeah, you guys. Well, actually, I want to see if you beat 13.
Okay, and then also, I would also say, if I do beat 13 with this roll, but I would also say that bellowing out to people is something that Bao would be accustomed to in a way of communication, living in the mountain.
Yeah, for sure.
That would be common.
I was yeah, you naturally have a great yell. That's why I was saying if I want to see if you beat a 13, just because you have the +3 con mod already. But like with the take 10 term or passive term, so you get a 14. Yeah, what echoes across towards them as they turn towards you?
Hello, friends. It is I, Bao. No, that's not it. Wait, hold on. Hello. What's a colloquial? What's a common greeting? Oh yeah. Oh. And then Gregorian chanting. I start Gregorian chanting out to them, which I can do, but I won't because it'd be embarrassing for you guys who probably can't. So I'm not gonna do a good job of it. I'm gonna do a bad job to make you guys feel better about your abilities. But Bao does a great job. Hello.
Far
You
away
see
are
me
we?
up here. It is I, Bao. Hello. Up here, on top of the wall. Hey, up here. Look.
Does that look like Bow to you guys?
Look. Look. Hey, friend.
You hear,
Hello.
you hear,
Like
Look.
he's far
you hear-
away, but he's yelling loud enough to where it sounds like he's next to you talking. You got it. He's a loud. He's got
Hello.
he's got big lungs.
Mm.
Hello. Hey. Look. Friend. Look. Standing probably like in the sun, like wherever the sun is. I'm just like a little bit of a shadow in the sun. So yeah.
Israfil and Kiramaki, you hear from like way behind you. You hear, "Oh my gosh, is that Bell?"
It's like his horse starts running north, and he jerks it back, and
walking through brush.
just like legs, your legs are bouncing like off the sides of the shell.
It's like coming through like a bunch of brush and thistle and like branches. It's fine. It has a shell. It's like almost pulling your ass off.
So Kirameki, first one to bow wins.
Yeah. Take that bet. You want to wager?
I'll put 100 gold on it.
Seems fair. All right, go on 3. 1, 2, and I take off.
Oh, not again, guys! Come on.
Flash powder in his face.
There's not an actual.
Color spray.
Oh no.
Are you actually doing something like that?
Yeah, dude. That's
Have we had a long rest since we've done any of this?
You guys had a short rest the day before. You guys took a short rest so you could ride through. You said you were taking a short rest to ride through the evening, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to remember.
But did we have a long rest
didn't.
after the battle?
Yes, you had a long rest after the battle.
Okay,
You
then-
slept that night.
What about-
because
what about
you were about to die? Like if
What about a
someone like
first-
pushed you over.
What about a 1st to 3 skill challenge or right? Like kind of rock, paper, scissors, almost like a where Hirameki gets to pick a skill, Israfil picks a skill, and the DM picks a skill. So there's a neutral and and you guys, 1st to 3
I
skill
need
challenge.
first
two out of three.
if he's actually trying to like play dirty. What exactly are you doing? Are you
Yeah,
throwing sand in his face?
I'll cast Gust and blow his robes like up over his head.
In his face.
All right. I think for the counter for that, I'm going to say it's going to be I'll just go with that. But I want to switch it to Dex for your reaction to move your like tabard back down. Like how fast you are able to like a DC 12 Dex save.
Now, are you guys horse racing or are you guys on your feet?
No, we're turtle horse racing.
Are you turtle horse racing it? Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't think there would be any competition if we were just running.
Okay, so it's gonna be a best of 3 animal handle.
Oof.
But Israfil, or sorry, not. Yeah, it'd be best of 3, but Israfil's down 1 because of the gust for failing this dex save. So it's 1-0 Kirameki. If you win one, basically he just needs to win one more to win. If we're doing best of 3, or is it just 3 in a row, or is it best of 3?
It's whatever you want it to be.
I'm asking Justin sorry.
Oh,
Hugo.
how a skill challenge works?
No, like against someone. Were you saying best of 3? Because I want to.
Best 2 out of
do
3.
that.
I'd say best. I don't know
Okay.
how much you want to drag it out.
Okay,
Dang.
1 to 1. That means the next one wins.
All right. So, what happens as they're going? Yeah, I want to know. Narrate it for us, DM.
As I catch up to frickin' Kirameki, I kind of swing my cape out in front of his horse to kind of spook it off its center a little bit.
Ah, shit.
It starts going through more.
Are you
blood.
you like
It goes to the brush.
ram it? You like ram it?
Yeah.
No, he straight rams you.
Yeah, this is coming from the soldier, by the way, that is probably, has ridden horses for a very long time, and this is probably the first time I've even tried to ride a horse.
like when you're riding a.
So, yeah,
like
he's
when-
outmaneuvering the shit out of me for sure.
All right.
So when groups of motorcyclists ride together, sometimes they'll reach over and turn the other bike off. Like at a stop, they'll just reach over and turn their bike off. So I imagine it's like he rams it and then he like grabs part of your bridle or your.
And he just turns
Yeah,
my
he's-
turtle
he's-
horse off.
Yeah,
He like unbuckles something.
He yanks you the rein and makes you like sharp turn. So now that he's caught up, you guys are like ramming into each other after he pulled you to the side, and
Wait, how
Um,
fast are the horses?
I mean you're only going like 100-ish feet up the hill.
100 miles per hour.
Well,
bro.
what's their
Yeah.
what's their movement? Like, what's their
Eyes are
movement
watering.
speed?
War horse speed.
You're wondering if you could just jump
Just
off the
outrun
horse,
it?
Yeah, I mean,
Kirameki might be able to actually. They're 60 feet.
if Bao was in this race, he would. He'd pick up the horse on his shoulders.
You're Cho'Gall from Heroes of the Storm. He carries his horse instead of rides on it.
Oh, it's funny. It's cliche for a reason, everybody.
Yeah. All right. The next one, you guys are after he caught up. Now you guys are smashing into each other.
Uh-oh.
This one wins for the win.
There's my submission.
Oh snap!
Dang. Okay. Gonna go with the roll, I guess. I was gonna see if I just jump off and run, but I think I can only equal the creature's speed. So, animal handling.
I mean, for
If you use animal handling to make it run into him. Oh no!
Wow.
And
Perfect.
there's a
that
terrible
one.
accident. There's a terrible accident. Like, wee wee. People are running out. Oh god, call the paramedics.
yeah.
If you're coming in the front entrance, just know that there's a pile up because of an accident. You may want to take one of the sides.
Yeah, Kirameki, as you
Morning traffic.
you like stand up on your horse and you're like, eat this, and you go to jump and your foot gets caught in like the rain, and you just like face first smash, and like when someone does a terrible head first slide and their whole body, like their legs are up in the air.
Yeah. Like scorpion, the back of their feet touch their head a little. Ooh.
Oof.
Dang.
That is bad.
Five falling damage, and
What
Kirameki
the?
pulls away as you're like slowly drugged by the like rain hanging down, like the strap of your turtle horse, and meet up with them on the ground.
So the guard.
I'm all right. I'm okay. Fuck.
The guard
Deliberate.
beside me.
It's
who's
on
like,
purpose.
So the guards that are like, oh.
No, you're up on the hill. You're not there. You're on the hill.
Me? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you like were cresting the hill and you saw them
okay.
riding on the path.
Yeah, definitely don't have broken ribs. No big deal.
I'll run over. I'll run over and I'll pick him and the horse up, both, and I'll get his foot out from the horse, and then I'll set the horse down, and I'll set Kirameki down. Yeah, are you okay, my friend? It was in my village we call beefing it.
Yeah, I'm breathing just fine.
Are you sure? Well, it'd be easier if, and I like pull something out of your mouth, like Brad. Maybe if he didn't have these.
Like, oh, some dirt and grass in my hair.
I like before I put you down. I start like shaking the dirt, like your clothes and stuff, like a kid that's just falling down. I'm like beating your clothes off.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and subtract 100 gold. Go ahead and add it to yours, this or Phil.
You throw him a bag.
Bow, give me a perception check. Actually,
no. What am I perceiving? What am I perceiving here?
Hand over the gold. Best 2 out of 3 next time.
As you're like setting the horse down and beginning to like converse, you see now like a couple like further than they were when they saw you. Mm-hmm. You see like you like hear the clogging of the hooves of another turtle horse, mm-hmm. and mm-hmm. you see like Adder like shaking around, going like like zigzagging, and he's like, hey.
He's not doing very good at it. He's bad at it, huh?
Yeah, we'll have to buy him some lessons.
In a few moments, Adder, you approach.
We're over here, Adder. Over here. No, this way. Come back.
Come on,
Adder,
come
come
on.
back.
He
Come
yeah,
on.
he runs past
Just
you guys.
jerk.
Can you not see us? You're there. It's your friend
I
Bao.
I think I go past you. I'm jerking on the reins. He like bucks a little bit, kicks, and finally I just jump off and I'm just jerking him by his reins and he's fighting me the whole time and I pull him up there close to you.
He's yeah. Yeah, you show him, Adder. Teach that turtle horse lesson.
Okay. Okay.
He's picking him. How much do you weigh? He's picking your feet up off the ground. Hold on.
He's very strong.
Yes.
You okay, Kiramaki? I saw what happened from back there. Looks like it hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it didn't hurt at all. Still holding my side.
Okay. Bow.
Yeah.
You have like
Bow.
visible road rash down both your cheeks.
So hey,
Yeah,
yes,
bud.
Adder, we're all pretending he's okay to wink.
Just fine.
Yes, Adder. You call my name.
How did you beat us here? That's not even possible.
Yeah. Well, I swam some, I ran some. I took sleep. Then I ran some.
You swam
Yeah.
and ran faster than all three of us rode here on the backs of turtle horses.
I look at your horse. I look at how you're doing with your horse. I'm like, well, yeah.
I see.
Yes.
I don't even have to roll the insight check. I see. Yes, I'm sure I slowed us all down. I understand.
It's this is bad horse. Should be soup. We call this horse soup in my village. It's bad horse. They gave you bad horse.
Hey, it's not your fault. I think turtle horses are afraid of snakes, so don't beat yourself up.
Huh. I never even thought about that. That makes me feel better, guys. Thanks.
The horse is like squaring off with him, like pushing the head, its head against it. Like,
I put a hand on coil. I put a hand on coil looking at
the horse is really scared. Yeah. It's like showing dominance. Yeah, super scared.
So you guys have confused looks on your faces, and I'm like behind Adder, like.
I'm gonna go help him. Let me go help my boy out. I'm gonna go get his horse. I'm gonna walk over to the horse and I'm gonna like Conan the Barbarian. I'm gonna punch it in the face. Don't to behave. So can I make an animal handling with my strength modifier?
What were you doing exactly?
So in the movie Conan the Barbarian, the first Marvel movie to be made, the first Marvel comic book movie ever made, Conan the Barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna punch it in the head just like Arnold Schwarzenegger did to that camel. You know he knocked that camel out in real life, right? Like that's.
I mean, you're trying to punch it. You're just gonna roll an attack.
Well, can I make an animal handling check with my strength modifier?
He's trying to show it to his boss, not kill it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not trying to punch a hole in the horse. If I wanted to punch a hole in the horse, I could punch a hole in it. I don't want to do that. Like headbutt it.
You're grappling it in a sense.
Like horse turtles, yeah. They do a thing with like where they like push on their heads, you know, right? As like a natural dominance showing. And so I'll put my head against his and headbutt him real hard. And show him that I'm the dominant male.
I just think that as he's walking up to my horse, I'm just like, yeah, if you don't care to grab the rail,
Well, don't you already like instantly grapple people
I can.
that are?
I can. Yeah, if I succeed in if my melee attack succeeds or something, it's like a grapple too. Yeah. I mean, there's that. I'm just trying to show it who's boss.
Well, that's meant because you are a grappler already.
Yeah. Yeah.
You attack-
Oh yeah. I don't think it'd be. I mean, it's got reins and stuff on it, so I don't think it's hard to get a hold of.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna like even make you roll. I was just gonna let you
Oh, shit.
explain what you're doing because
Okay.
you're
Then that's what I do.
already considered giant, or what? I can't remember what class you're
Large.
considered.
I'm currently large.
Yeah, so
Without
I
rage.
was just
Well,
gonna
yeah,
let.
currently large without raging.
I was just gonna say, yeah, it happens.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Now I'll walk him out and headbutt it. Show who's boss.
Like whimpers.
What? Well, oh yeah, which sounds like the horse. These are horse turtles or turtle horses? I forget which. Horsed. They're horsed turtles. Yeah.
Yeah, the
So-
horse turtles.
Horsed.
It makes horse sounds because it has a horse head.
Yeah, we call them turds for short. You like that one, Mom Lowe's?
That was pretty good.
What does it
So
sound
what are we
like?
looking at behind us?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Hmm?
Are we like are we at the gates right now? Where was
No,
where was
you're
Bella
like
at?
on a
Oh.
you're like on a hill, like give or take 500-ish meters away.
Just right outside.
Pretty close. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I say as you ask, I'd say because you ask, Adder, you start to like look around as he's like kind of squaring your horse away, and you realize, wow, we're extremely close. And like you said the other day, this is the farthest the farthest away from home you've ever been. And you just like kind of ominous feeling as you like look up at the kind of like a panorama almost of like the massive towers at the floodgates, and the mountain is even bigger than that, and then the tree cascading the shadow over the mountain, and it's kind of like you get the chills, almost like goosebumps if you had goosebumps. Whatever that feeling
Yeah.
is. Whatever that feeling is for you.
Snake pimples,
I
man.
get
Snake pimples.
Yeah.
Adder gets goosebumps. Yeah.
Adder, please explain the physiological response to how you sweat.
So, as you guys are kind of horsing around, you guys see Adder just kind of staring off at the mountain.
And it's a road of ruin behind it. Is that what I?
Yeah, so it's the floodgates, and then over Dureen is the mountain and the tree, the world tree, the corrupted world tree on top.
And I can see all of that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll place my hand on Adder's shoulder and, well, that's it. The thing that's never been defeated before. The thing that we must defeat.
It's just the horse. I mean, it's you want to eat him?
We should let Bao go first.
I've heard stories about a road to ruin. I didn't know if I'd ever be able to see it in person. And the floodgates are beautiful and way bigger than I imagined.
Well, let's hope you never get close enough to actually see the mountain.
I will say, sorry, for perspective purposes, you know how when you're like getting close to the Rockies or like just mountains in general, they're like faded blue in the distance, and they seem like you're close, but you're actually not close at all. I would say the Demon Mountain kind of gives that vibe from almost any part of the continent, as long as you have line of sight. That is, you know what I mean? Like if you're like down in a deep valley or like under the water, you know, obviously you can't see it. Or if you're blocked by the mountains on like the west side of the capital of Wei Jin, the water nation, you know. But generally, if you have somewhat of a line of sight, you kind of have that like purple tint in that direction with like a very light, like purple mountain kind of looming over that part of the horizon. So it's like, it's not that you haven't seen it before, but you've definitely never been close enough to where it's like it's there, like for it to feel real for Adder, anyways.
Now, do I know? Like I know that the Fire Nation has to. Well, would I know that the Fire Nation has to fight against the Oni constantly? Like, does every nation that like touches Orodarun, do they all have to like have walls and fight
Yes.
Oni
Yeah.
all the time?
Yeah. I
Okay,
would say.
so
But Oni
You
haven't
know,
been seen.
you know,
in a minute.
you're. Oh, yeah, they have. They're always fighting at the walls.
That's what the flood. That's what
Oh, okay.
these perimeters are for. The floodgates, the
Yeah.
Shield
Okay,
of
okay.
Dekui, and the
There's
Blazing
a
Fortress.
hallway
These are
or
literal walls to protect the peoples from
Yeah.
the
So
demons
there
coming
is-
over.
There is conflict at the wall, but it was
Yeah.
that being seen on the other side of the wall was
Yeah. So what was
the big
new
deal.
is there was an attack from Oni out like beyond the wall in the Fire Nation. Lots of part. Well, Leon Yin was a part of that discussion.
Yes.
So I don't know if. Well,
but
actually,
none
no.
of
It
our
was
characters.
you know that now, Bao, because it was brought up last session. Because it was brought up that Israfil spilled the beans, so you were there, so you would know
Oh.
something of that sort happened.
Okay.
Because Israfil told the rest of the party at some point before that.
So
Dang.
so Israfil said, let's hope you never have to know, right? What it's like
Yeah.
on. He's Israfil.
Yes, what is it, Bao?
I noticed something beautiful here. I point at the mountain. I point at the tree. Life. Very strong. It is bad, as you say. Corrupt, as you say. This one thing, it top all of us. Watches us. This for many generations. It withstands many generations. Most people, they look at the mountain and they fear. I look at this tree, adopt the worst thing all peoples could ever imagine. And I feel respect. That's what I see. Reverence. And I pay my respect. Corruption is at the mountain. Look around. Like hold my large arms out in this field of like flowing kind of river grass. It's like fertile field of like bright grasses that we're standing in. And as like waves of wind kind of, like as they bend and they like the shimmering silver back to the greens and the flycatchers, long fork-tailed birds catching bugs out of the air. You see something beautiful. The corruption is there, not here. And I just put my hand on his shoulder. He's very thankful. Very thankful.
I appreciate your kind words, Bao. And I'm sure my brothers still fighting on the wall will appreciate them as well.
Yeah, maybe. I turn him away from like a snake or a fox grabbing one of the flycatchers. Yes, very nice, beautiful, beautiful world we live in. Like, before he can see it, like maybe I see his fine. Yes, yes, beauty all around us. No corruption. Did you see the tree?
We've never made it that close. We are more focused on fighting and keeping them from penetrating our wall than
Did,
progressing forward currently.
did you come close enough to bask within its shade?
Absolutely not. The only beyond certain points are just too powerful for us to handle.
Something that's powerful, something that's tall, something that's large, casts a very big shadow. Maybe we look for it if we're on the other side one day. A leaf imprint, like in book. You know, we find a leaf or seed. Do you think maybe there are fruits on this tree?
I wouldn't eat anything from there. There's a lot of corruption from everything going on.
Yeah,
It may just kill you.
maybe. Is life finds a way, though. It's you never know.
I appreciate your optimism, sir.
Yeah. Oh, well, we can't all be sad like you. You know.
So, Adder,
So,
when do you think you'll be ready?
Yeah. Ready
Yeah,
to go to the wall?
you know. And I point towards the top of the mountain.
I don't know. I think it's still going to take some time. I think, but I think it's something that we need to start working towards.
How do you think
You
we
mind
get
if I-
there? I'm sorry, you mind if what?
You mind if I have one of your carrots? You have a bag of carrots for your horse.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I don't know, Kiramaki. I think we get. I don't know. I think we first step is to go to the wall, right? To the floodgate, and we'll just see where it goes from there. Thank you.
Have you ever heard any tales from where you've trained at? Any places to go to unlock some sort of potential or learn any abilities? Wandering is great and all, and I'm sure will happen upon something, but it would be nice to know that we're heading somewhere that we know for sure is going to be beneficial. Otherwise, we're just wasting time.
It's never waste. Wherever you are, you can do good. And
Well,
it's easy to make the world better wherever you are. You don't have to seek trouble.
I'm not necessarily seeking trouble as much as I am knowledge.
Then we find eldest in village. Typically old woman, cannot see. She knows everything.
Where are we gonna find one of those?
Where the people bring the food. You follow the people who are taking care of.
Never thought of it that way.
You'll be ancient. Maybe, you know. You have to listen real close to hear her. That's where all the knowledge is in my village.
Just to clarify, have you guys been like walking towards the gate while having this discussion, or are you just?
Well, I think
I'm just
I
making
took
sure.
the carrot. I took that carrot. I took it back to my turtle horse that had just been punched in the face, and I wanted to see if, like, when I grab the reins and have a carrot in my hand to give to him, does he act like he might be a little cooler with me? You know, and like maybe
Give
I'm not
me a
so bad of a
handle
guy.
animal with advantage.
How hard did I hit him? Does he act different now? Does he seem like he's just different?
Because of the carrot, you're gonna have it. Or animal handling with advantage.
I thought I was for sure he was just gonna like just throw the carrot as how far into the field as he could.
Skills. Here we go.
Damn you,
With
demons!
advantage. That's a nat 20. Not joking.
Nice.
On D&D Beyond.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, you like approach it with the carrot, and you have like your palm out, you know, and he's kind of skittish from the headbutt, you know, and it was a not very smooth ride with you jerking the reins, and you're able to. He kind of, you know, couple like not snorts, but like puffs from his nose, and kind
this
of
the first
nuzzles his
time-
nose on the carrot, and you know you're able to place your hand like on the top of his nose, and you know shush him a couple times and really calm him down.
Let's be friends now, okay? Let's. Yeah.
Is this the
Not
first
so
time you
bad.
fed this thing?
We've only been traveling a day.
Yeah.
I think
You
we
ain't
gave
fed him
it
in 24 hours. I'd be mad as hell too, man.
Hey man, he's been grazing. They graze.
Mhm.
You know,
Yep.
it's the first
Birds.
treat that he's had. But to answer your question, yeah, I think that like I'm like walking him for a little bit. I don't know about Kiramaki, but I imagine just moving towards the gate while we're
Kind of
talking.
holding the reins as
Sure.
you guys walk forward talking.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. I cut somebody off by accident though. Someone was saying something. Like someone started to speak as I started to speak. I don't remember who it was. Could have sworn it.
I think I was gonna say I don't know if it was me or not, but I'll keep talking with Kiramaki about this. To answer your question, Kiramaki, is it? I had those same questions I asked my father, and you know, I felt like I had learned everything that I could learn at home, and he sent me on the assignment, and he told me to find the White Lotus. And fate had it that I ran into you and met Tamashi, and I've learned a lot of things, but I don't know. I don't know what the next step is to get. I've always heard about the Hakimachi warriors. I guess my grandfather was one, but I don't know where they are or how to find them.
Would I know about them, or how well would I know about them, if so?
I would say you know very well, especially the air legends of the two air ones, but it's still legend enough to where like you personally haven't like visited them wears. You know what I mean?
But I know what the Hachimaki are.
Yes, for sure. I would
Okay.
say the organization you're a part of, and it's kind of like a children's story, anyways. Like the legendary of headband warriors. Only the greatest warriors, whatever, etc. So
And that's what you're after.
Well, it's just, yeah. I want to return something that I feel like was stolen from my family. And hopefully, make the world a better place in the process.
Well, other than tackling this thing that no one's ever made it back alive from, I'm not really sure what else to do, so as long as I'm still breathing, I'll definitely help you get those headbands.
What do the headbands look like? Like is or not Karameki, but is the chat admin's character,
Adder?
his name
Adder.
Adder, yeah. Is Adder wearing a headband?
No.
Hmm.
No, he's not. He's got a hood that is
Okay.
a cobra's hood. But no, he don't have a headband.
Okay. What's the how will we know them when we see any headband? I see people wearing headbands. Could not. You just take this. I see a guy with a headband. No problem. Take that thing.
No.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, for sure. This guy, no problem.
Adder, you said one was stolen from your family? I'm assuming that means you've seen one before, or was this before you were born?
This was before I was born. It was when my father was still very young. So no, I've never seen one before, but I've heard some stories about it.
Your father, he spent his life trying to get the headband too.
Yes.
Just in case we forgot out of game, would Adder may have seen one during his vision when he was like
Ooh,
embodying
that's a
his
good.
grandfather or
That's a
something, right? Didn't that something like that happen?
when he
Did
was like
not.
outer bodying the thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, he's also seen like artwork of them and like family journals, like in his dad's research.
Would he have? Yeah, would he have a picture on
So,
him? Maybe.
but I don't know if he would would Adder probably bring something like that along, or would he keep that in the village? I don't know. That'd be like a
Nah, yeah, I probably wouldn't bring it with me, honestly.
okay,
But if I'd
but
seen it before, then
yeah, I would. I mean, definitely like the vision thing, because it was, you know, the scene of scenes, the beginning of the end situation. So, yeah, it was definitely on your father's head, and recall it like quite simple yet majestic, as the tails of the headband are tied in a knot around the back of the head, just like flowing a couple feet each in the wind, moving with all of his sword strokes, and the time he faced you, similar to like the drawings, it's very
What-
simple.
What
It's
color?
white,
White.
and
Any markings?
yes, the like I guess it would be common at this point. The common number 3.
Okay. So I'll relay
Dead
that kind of.
center in the forehead with like the not like the white lotus, but like a Asian like flower. I guess I need to check out the flower for that, but like the flower, kind of
The flower blossom.
red, yeah, with the number 3 written in it and like calligraphy.
What color is the number 3?
Black.
Black.
It's like
So
a black
red-
brush stroke.
White headband with a red flower blossom and a red number 3. Okay.
I'd say that's better called.
So
And
I
it's
explain
very
all of
similar
those.
to some of the drawings you've seen are just a red circle or just the number, or the red circle and the number, different little variations of a number and a symbol on one band.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I relay all those details and I say, and I know it just sounds like it may be kind of nothing too special, but I think that I'll know it when I see it. There is something special about it. It's not something that you can make. It's striking.
And
But
you do know from your
excuse me.
research that rules, laws, etc. You have to go from 5 to like you're gonna try to get them. You need to go to 5 first. You can't.
You have to go to number
Like the
5
unwritten
first.
rule, you don't go to 3 or straight total. You have to get the headband before that one before you can go to the next one.
Is that me or is Evan roboting?
Evan's robot.
Evan's robot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
He's playing his Warforged character.
I thought it was Chadman
Yeah.
for a second.
No.
I did too.
Was it my back? What did you guys catch there?
I can understand.
I
It was
think I've
just
heard all.
yeah.
We can,
Yeah.
I can understand you. You're just
It's-
roboting.
Okay, not so bad. Can't hear it. Okay.
It's getting pretty bad though.
As you're bad, I don't even have
It's
anything
fine.
extra open.
I know. Okay. Okay.
Storm's rolling in, Annie. Better get home quick.
What about now?
Yeah. Sounded clear.
I
Now
don't
you're
even have
froze.
anything yet. I don't have anything extra open or nothing, so I don't know.
Sometimes you're talking, but your face is froze.
Yeah, stop it, internet. Be good to us.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
There we go.
if you
There we go.
if you can hear me,
Yeah.
It's good now. It's good now.
yeah.
Your video is
Yeah.
even coming in clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, the detail sharpened up on it.
As you are explaining those details, I need to use the bathroom extremely bad.
Yeah,
we're-
okay.
or if I
Take a
ever-
break. Okay.
Like I'm gonna. pee my
Now's a
pants.
good time. He's gonna shit his pants. Oh no.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Everybody. Hey, everybody! Live on stream, recorded for
We'll
all
be
time.
back after a short
Etma-
rest.
Etma said he's gonna shit on himself. That's it. We heard it here, right? Everybody heard it. facilitated thing of being like, just go. You don't have to. You'll be back, I'm sure. You know, like,
pale green hair with a hint of purple. My book is what was left to me from my mother. So,
You have to
my
give away your
mother-
secrets.
so sorry.
No, you're
That's
good.
okay.
So,
I like it. I
yeah.
like it. Keep going.
Yeah, so, anyway, I'm just trying to, I've been traveling and I've scraped up money, and I see you guys walk up and I'm just like, hey, can you guys help me? They won't let me go across the bridge. They say it's not safe, and they say I need an escort. Can you help? Can you help me?
They'd be correct. It's extremely dangerous. What purpose do you have for crossing?
I
Hey,
am trying to find my parents. I'm trying to get through the fire country or fire nation. They say it's very chaotic over there. My dad and mom may be there. They've been missing. I have no money for a boat or anything. I've just been on foot the last few miles.
how old does Faye look?
They look about mid-20s, correct?
Okay.
Can we tell by your outfit where you're from originally? By chance?
No,
No.
I don't think
Okay.
so.
So wearing strange traveling clothes,
Yeah, well,
wearing like
yeah,
jeans and a
What?
hoodie. It's like this is weird. It's clothes.
self-made. She grew up poor.
Yeah, I recognize these
Well, we
clothes. I'm wearing self-made clothes. What's wrong with this?
So it's,
ma'am,
yeah.
where are you from? Yeah, where have you traveled from? Where do you call home?
Oh, I'm from a small village, from the Earth Kingdom. It's
Hey,
it's
Oh,
very
wow.
it's very very small.
yes, from Weijin. Where? Where are you from in Weijin? This is where I'm from. This may know of this place.
I don't
And,
think
and what's
so.
your
It's very small. Not very many there.
Ich merke David. Belhand. I'll start speaking. I'll give her. I'll just start speaking in the Earth Kingdom language.
So druidic.
Yeah. Belharand.
It's a very
Ish.
common Earth Kingdom
Ishkelmans.
language.
Yeah. Ishkel.
Ishkel?
Yeah. Ishkelm. Verhande. Melk nee. Hey. Does she?
I'm just gonna
Does she
scratch
recognize
my
the language?
cheek.
No,
I'm
she understands that. You understand
Okay.
him. But so I would
Okay.
say, what are you actually saying? So
What
that
am I
you
actually
can
saying?
converse.
I was like, hey, we are family. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm speaking to you in Druidic. Hey, we're family from the Earth Kingdom. we know each other as
oh.
brother and sister from small villages. Somebody told if you want to travel across this place, and somebody told you can't, well, they do not know the tenacity of our people.
This is like broken dialects of druidic.
Yeah.
You guys are conversing across each other. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no money. Can you help me? That's all I keep repeating.
what do you? Just the one phrase?
Mhm.
Just the one phrase in Druidic over and over?
Yeah, I really need help. I need to get over there.
Hold
I'm
on.
like in a panic.
I'll say something complicated in Druidic. I'm gonna say diversify the emulsion through a transgression of several sibs in just that phrase to see, and then I want to do an insight check to see how, because if she's repeating the same phrase in Druidic over and over, which is just I need money, I need help.
No, I didn't say I need money. I just said I don't have money.
I don't have money,
And
I need
just
help.
need
I don't
help
have money, I
across
need
the
help.
bridge.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
need
yeah.
across the bridge.
We're the first person we get into a city, and the first person that runs up to us is a young woman who can't find her family and just says, "I don't have any money, I need help." I'd like to do it,
You
and
think
so I say a complicated
Yeah.
phrase in Druidic, and then I do an insight check on her to see
Okay.
what's going on there. I want to see if she's like
Do
she's
an insight check.
oh, and what I'm trying to insight is if it's throwing, if what I'm trying to do is basically if she's a panhandler, right? If she's just and if she's just trying to if this is a part of her bit, you know, to get tourists or get non-locals. So I just want to see if that threw her off of enough that I didn't react in the way that most people would react, which is like, oh my gosh, of course, hold on one second. Of course, there's somebody who can help. Let's help.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I
Six.
don't speak this language. What can I call you? Your name?
Oh, my name is Faye.
Let me first with the insight check.
Yes, that's true.
It's fine.
I mean-
I'll just keep staring at her.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, like, to you, like, I mean, she does seem like innocent. Like
I'm
her
just
vibe,
confused.
like,
I don't catch anything one way or the other, probably. Like,
but
hmm.
she appear like she is seems to be acting like genuine. You don't
Mhm.
notice any like
Yeah.
she understands you too. So like
Okay.
it was clear she actually understood you.
Okay.
And then Adder, cuts into the conversation.
Yeah, I let Adder do his thing. Yeah.
I just wanted a name. I just wanted everybody to
And-
have a name.
Yeah.
Have a name. And I just kind of look and see what my companions think. I'm just kind of reading their face.
Shoulders, shoulders, hands up. That's about it. Oh.
Are you able to defend yourself if trouble breaks out?
Yes, I can defend myself.
Whoops.
I made it this far. I just can't get across the bridge. I have no leads. I was just hoping that I'm just going to nation to nation. I'm just trying to find my parents.
Are you strong
And-
swimmer?
And nothing has turned up here, so I just would like to go across the bridge and just continue my journey. But if you guys are willing to let me travel with you for safety, I would be happy to come. Where are you headed?
We're looking for a headband.
A headband?
Yes.
Oh.
Hmm.
First, we're looking for an armory, and we think it's here.
Ah,
Does this
We were-
armory contain lost people? Lost. I have a candy in my mouth. I have a candy in my mouth, sorry. Yeah. This is not Minecraft.
the most people aren't that scary. Yuansu. Yeah. Yes. And
Oh.
I pat the where I had currently have mine kept. Or like on my side. Right here. This coin. And I pull out the coin. Given to us by the king. And can be redeemed for treasure. And then I tuck it exactly right back in that same spot and I pat it. And that's why there's one thing we are here for. And then I completely disregard it in its entirety.
Um, I believe we had planned to go to the Fire Nation after this, after we're done here. Israfil here has some matters to attend to. I'm Adder, by the way.
As
Stand a hand.
he points over to Israfil, you see this, kind of massive,
Oh, we should all introduce our characters.
very
Yeah.
armored, just all red, extremely. Every picture of a Fire Nation thing you've ever seen, that's what you're looking. That's what you're looking at. The depiction.
A
Of
full
Fire
warrior
Nation.
in his like all red and gold armor,
Yeah.
giant sword, flame and dragon motifs all over everything.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
The character who my character Bao who like patted his thing, you see just a very large, sun tanned, kind of dirty from just living out in the fields and the mountains and wearing a linen, a handcrafted linen shirt and handcrafted linen trousers, soft kind of goat skin shoes, a small goat skin pouch that seems to contain a single coin, and then like a little one of those little hats, one of those little Sherpa hats that cover the ears, like made from like goat fur, a little bit of leather bracers, and a big happy smile and large laugh. He always laughs from his very enormous gut. Little turned up nose.
So, Faye, was it?
Hmm.
Are you willing to put your life on the line to cross this and get to the Fire Nation? This place is not something to be easily trifled with.
Did your parents leave or were they taken? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't know. It happened when I was younger. My aunt raised me,
Oh,
and all I was left was a few of my mother's things. And I just set out to try to find them.
Will, if you want to go the same places we're going, you're more than welcome. If this is okay with my friends, and I'll look over at them. It's okay. Israfil, Adler, Garameki.
Oh. Thank
Yeah.
you. Now hurry up and scurry and put my stuff in my backpack.
Hey, you don't have to go that. There was, like, it looked like there was something in the cup. You can take your time. It's fine. Yeah, the bottom of her bag is wet. If you want to stack those together, it's so okay. It's we're not in a hurry. I'll just dump it all. Just a dump. Okay. Yeah.
I think
You want-
I'll fall inside next to the red guy.
So we might be walking a while if you want to. The bag is It might be if you want to or nope, just wear it the way it is. Okay. Okay.
Do you like actually call him Red Guy? Just
No.
curious. Oh, dang.
I can, because he didn't introduce himself yet, so yeah, we could do that. How about that?
Just,
I'll do
as
that.
you just walk up, I'm gonna walk next to the red guy.
Hi, I'll just walk up to him and I'll just say, hi, I'm Faye.
I imagine you have both like your hands on your backpack straps and just like file in.
You just see me, arms crossed. Nice to meet you, Faye. I'm Ezra Phil. Are you sure you're willing to risk your life for this?
Yes. Yes. I'm ready. I've been waiting.
We're just walking. I mean, it's like what the life risk.
I'm Nancy, you know. I'm Nancy.
Why are you trying to scare her? Stop scaring her. We're just walking to the fire. People do
You're not
this all the
scaring me.
time. Yeah, people just traveled to the Water Nation from the Fire Nation for a big event. Like,
Yes, normally by ship, not by crossing.
hey, well, if you do not want to go this way, Faye, how strong of a swimmer are you? And I like look at the river that separates the two. That you probably the size of it on the map, it looks like you can't see across to the other side, almost like a
Yeah,
big lake. Kind of thing.
so like Mississippi, a little bit bigger than Mississippi, I would say.
Okay, so you can see across or whatever.
Yeah.
You strong swimmer? We could take this way.
Not that waters. I don't like the looks of the water.
Very well. You can travel with us.
Plus, I have stuff that I don't want to get wet.
The bag that's like misshapen from where you like.
All right, so
she changed rattles.
as she says, I have things I don't want to get wet, like the brr, brr. And you guys see like the waters like kind of like shake, and like the waters rise to like the tops of each of the towers, like almost like making a wall between each of the towers that are 100-ish feet tall. And they kind of like as the horns are blowing, you hear like commands being shouted. Can't quite make them out, and
I'm gonna
you
start
see.
I want to yell at people. Is this normal? Is this normal? So they're not paying attention. Hey, hey.
Like random like spots turn into like ice in the sections of the wall, and you see like them shoot out like missiles towards the other side, like to the forest. And as you're like shouting, is this normal? And a guard running past, get to safety, get to shelter. What are you even doing here? And he's like keeps running.
We're on the outside
And,
of the wall, right?
Yeah, you're on the like west end, or on this map it looks south.
Yeah.
The missile,
yeah.
like the ice spears and like missiles are shooting north towards the mountain.
Are there any buildings or anything on this side of the wall?
Yeah, there's like tents and the two towers in front of you. You guys are like at the first gate.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, at the first.
Yeah,
like,
there's
outside of the
shelters. Yeah.
There's. Okay, I walked to. Ugh. Shit, you heard the man. I'll walk over to the first thing with the door and kick it open and walk inside.
Hey, yeah. I was gonna say, is there anything that looks like are we close enough that I could climb or somehow get to the? Like, I feel like when this starts happening, that Adder's just like overwhelmed with. I want to see it. I want to see what they're,
I mean, you don't need to climb anything to see what's happening. I don't think. You can't necessarily make out the other side. You can't like see over this.
I want to.
100-foot
Yeah,
wall.
that's what I want. I want to see what's over.
I mean, there's a bunch of trees near you. You want to try and climb one of those? Some oaks and pines and things scattered about. I guess you could try and climb the like watchtower in front of you.
with all the soldiers running about on high alert.
Yeah, you
It
could
seemed to
take
be
it if you
protecting
want.
the
I
tower.
mean, you
Start
said the
climbing
first
the
door.
tower.
The first door you see is you're headed to the door to kick it in,
Is-
anyways.
Wait, is there a door on the tower?
Yeah, these
Yeah,
in
well-
front of you, yes.
And I get to safety. Yeah, this
Yeah.
way. I kick the fucking door open on the tower. They said get to safety, and this is this. I mean, it's a stone. Like this is the safest building, right? That's close to us.
Oh, yeah, probably for sure.
Then for sure I kick the fucking door off its hinges and get inside.
Let's get in there. And I think as soon as he kicks the door, if I hear him kick the door, I'm just gonna bust in and up and try to get up there.
Israfil, you would recognize this as, it's the 69-minute mark. A wave is coming, essentially. A wave of demons. Or Oni, rather. Just for your knowledge, you know what's happening.
Yeah.
All the wave is coming down the mountain on
Number
all sides.
69
essentially.
minute?
Correct.
Nice.
That's correct.
Nice.
Nice. It's like a turquoise, almost jade, light jade colored. It's give or take 50 feet wide.
It's
Crosses
currently-
all the way across. The middle part where the water is risen kind of goes up, like over it, so it's like almost like it's cutting through the water.
Mm.
But it's
So
so it's
There's like
and,
a wall of water currently cutting the bridge in half, basically, right? Like,
Right.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
Mhm. And there, it has these sculptures of these blue serpents dancing like around a blue otter. At each side. Well crafted. Yeah, there's a wall of guards like across all of oh my gosh, the name of them. All the wooden I can't think of the name of them. The wooden yeah. So there's scattered like river knights manning every single one. Like between each formation of a river knight, there's a tide sage. There's essentially like a shield wall at the base of the bridge, and from like you can see the different like croppings or like decks that are the towers inside the river have like decks like every like 20 feet or so, and you just see like them like moving their hands, very flowy, flashy, if you will, and as all the ice spears are like shooting out, like Gatling gunning from the water wall towards the mountain. So they have like a line of defense behind the ice wall, the ice wall, well, mostly ice. It stays pretty fluid until like an ice spear is being shot from it, if that makes sense.
Constantly moving and like
Yeah.
flowing, and yeah. So,
Mhm.
is it the same river? If all
What do
the
you mean?
water is constantly moving by, is it still the same river? It's
I mean,
it's
okay.
a philosophy joke. It's a philosophy joke.
okay, I guess so. Anyways, and these there's probably 50 feet or so between each of these towers for the length of the river. Every 50 feet or so. It's just like massive wall.
Well, I kick open the nearest door and come, my friends, come.
As you like kick it in, like this guard like kind of turns as it's happening. Who are you? What are you doing here?
My
This
name
not
is Bao,
safe."
and I'm seeking cover. I was told.
Yeah,
I was told to seek cover.
I mean, this is better than the huts. Get in here, hurry.
Yes, I plan on it.
And
I'm
he's
sorry
like
to
here, like
scare
against
you.
the wall. He's like, stay
Yeah,
against this wall.
I'm sorry I scared you.
And a couple other guards come scurrying in.
Yes. Oh, yes, please. You guys, you locked them out?
No, they're like in the tower. No one was locked out.
Oh,
Or
I'm
it wasn't locked. You just didn't check.
very sorry. I got excited. I put my fingers in my ears because the horn's so loud. Sounds like it.
I think you would go up 5 feet and fall 5. Yeah, I think you could manage to constantly, in theory, you could manage to constantly keep yourself 5
To
feet
juggle.
up. If that makes sense.
You can't. Gust doesn't allow. The gust cantrip does not allow you to fly, Superman.
Yeah, it's not like a permanent stream of air, but it would definitely allow you to hover. I think.
Oh my
Because
God.
you could shoot.
It
You'd have to
allows
keep.
it allows your parkour though to go nuts.
Yeah,
Like
it definitely
absolutely
gives you
insane.
the flair on the parkour.
If you had an immovable rod,
You want to what?
Mhm.
I would say the bridge itself probably goes about halfway up to the tower. Like halfway point. So there's about, I guess, in theory, 30-ish feet of water above it, closing. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. And because there's the bridge is empty below it as well, so it's like in the middle there. But yeah, you can try. I don't even know what kind of check that would be.
during the chaos,
They're definitely guarding the bridge, so
they're focused in the other direction though, for sure.
um
But if this had, if
I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna say
like Assassin's Creed your
able
way,
you're able to like kind of run up, the corner, gust yourself up to like the serpent, or you like run up the winding serpent, and you're able to get on like the edge of the bridge. Yeah.
is Adder in his
So,
wake?
did Adder follow Bao, or did Adder go with Kirameki?
That's what I'm asking, because Adder wanted to do the same thing. So like, I wonder if Adder would be in his wake. Yeah.
It's good. Yeah, 15 is good.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to get up on the bridge to see what they were
So I'd
firing
say, yeah,
on.
you see Kirameki, you make a bolt for it. You follow if you want. And then
So I look at-
Israfil, did you go to the tower or the bridge?
Yeah, that's why I look at the other two. I have the door, and I'm about to put it back on the hinges. You coming? I'll look at Faye and Israfil.
I'm already walking towards the bridge, sword in hand.
Faye? I look at Faye.
Well, I was looking at. I think I'm gonna follow Kirameki to the bridge, and I also have a cantrip I can use. Right? Isn't the press to
The cleaning
Digitation.
spell. That's the good-
Yeah, you have a bunch of
Yeah.
cantrips.
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to do with it, though?
Maybe can I use the puff of wind to in front of me, like to clear the way a little bit, or to move me out?
So that's only strong enough to like snuff out like a candle.
Oh, gotcha.
Move some paper.
Yeah, with prestidigitation.
Slide a glass off a table. Flip a book open. Stuff like that.
You can like color on an like a object, make a color symbol appear, and
It's
you can
pretty.
clean.
It's still
clean
pretty
things.
good. It's
Yeah,
still
it is a
pretty good.
great spell. Just in this particular moment.
You see Karameki do his gust of wind, and you're like, do just a smaller one, which is like a big birthday breath blowout kind of thing. Like, is what
I would say, as you have her
prestidigitation
eye, you see her like try it, and like you see her like her spell book like come out of its pouch and like flap open. And
and then
yeah,
this
like,
tiny gust of wind comes out.
and, like, kind of
All the
hovering there in
runes
front
light
of
up,
her
the pages flipped.
as she
It's hovering
tried
in the
to.
air. Her hair goes up, her eyes change colors.
You know, I'm just learning though. You know, I'm learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
So are you like walking with Israfil then towards the bridge still
Yeah.
though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put the door back
wow.
on its hinges. And I'll put my fingers in my ears. These horns are loud, dude.
Like, they definitely like come scary. You're much further ahead than everyone else. Like at this point, I'd say you move so quickly. You're like, oh, approaching the halfway point. Adder's like just finished climbing up the serpent, and so he's at the base. And you see like Israfil and Faye like walking now, like they own the place up to the like base of the bridge. As you look back, and yeah, you approach the. Yeah, so most of it is liquid. It only turns ice into like these like 10-foot like circles or whatever where this like spears shoot out, and then it's like missing a spot and the water like fills it back in. It's like water blocks in Minecraft. Yeah, you like kind of put your hand up to it, you're able to like push your hand through. It's moving like strong. You like feel the current like against your arm. It's as you pull your fist out, like the split second you have before the water's like closes up. Give me a perception check, because you're definitely kind of fixated on the moment. So I want to see like what you. Dang. Yeah, you like the split second, like you see like in the distance, like an Oni creeping, like rushing from the edge of the wood line as like it is just like blown in half by one of those ice spears. It closes up, and you not exactly to the T, but very similar to the appearance of Lian Yin's true form. Similar, but they don't all look identical. So horn feature, the open fangs. as you kind of have that moment, Adder like kind of pattering up behind you, and you kind of see over his shoulder. You see like Israfil and Faye like at the coming up like the at the near like they're like climbed up at this point on the base of the bridge. So you guys are like 15 feet up from the actual walkway. You guys are on the like ledge, if that makes sense. You're not like on the actual walkway, and there are guards. Like you kind of start as the Adder approaches, you kind of hear them shout, "Get down!" Like, but they can't reach you physically. Are you like holding your hand in there like horizontally so it's like blocking a spot for him to see through? I guess going up above your hand, like around your hands. Yeah, I'd say there's like a good like 5 to 8 inch like diameter like kind of little hole to gaze through. And Adder, you kind of see the same things. These like Oni charging out the wood line, being blasted by these ice spears.
I take note of Adder's like watching the vendors, watching their hand movements and how they flow, and he's like moving a little bit. You can tell it's just the way that he's kind of reacting and watching. You can tell he's trying to learn their movements and taking it all in. The Oni, you said I can see the Oni.
Yeah, you're able to like see far enough to you can see. I guess as they with that through that hole, you'll see like onesies and twosies charging out of the wood line, and they like get blasted into bits really from these massive ice spears being shot from this water wall.
Gotcha. Do these Oni do they remind do they look like Vignette? Or did she
Yeah, there's resemblances. They have horns. Most of them. They have like the kind of upper jaw that always has like the fangs out. Similar skin tones, reds and purples, and very a lot of them in very like samurai ninja attire, charging out with like katanas, some of them in like some battle kimonos.
Gotcha. I don't think I really do much. I just watch how I've never seen this before. I just want to see what they're up against at the wall all the time. I just take it in. How long does it last? Do I know that, or
I don't think you know.
okay. It's impressive. What do you mean?
As you mentioned the progress, Israfil and Faye, finish catching up.
You mean join in?
I would say it's a good assumption. It's more different military organizations of sorts, yeah. Not necessarily
The
how they are
legendary
made up.
River Knights, yeah,
Yeah.
on the wall
All right.
at the floodgate.
So I think it's safe to assume that all of them have one, except for, I mean, you guys have them, but you don't have a wall to defend. So
If we can just venture up here, I just assume that wandering bards would come here, and then whether or not
yeah,
they cross the gate, they
the
would come back
tales
telling the
and
story. Yeah,
songs for sure.
and
Yeah, no, there's
and the
definitely
nation
like
would
legend.
want to know of would want to know all to know of their power and prowess and
That's why it
how
was, that's why it was so secret that a demon has made it past a wall.
Mhm.
Like, do not tell anyone. It's been
yeah, because
thousands of years.
yeah, and that because which military was weak in that regard,
Yeah.
and who
It was the
failed.
Fire Nation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's like a huge like a huge cover up operation of like who let it slip,
Yeah.
No. I would be honored to be a River Knight. They're keeping the whole nation safe.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
I'm curious about like you see these two who are who ran towards the obvious safety of a wall to witness the workings of it, right? To see the power of it, because they seek to be stronger, so they run towards things that have obvious strength to understand them, to behold them. But then we have two more in our party. One who seems to be a little bit innocent, unknowing, and just beholding such a thing, and then another who knows what the ice spears are heading toward, and has been on the other side of this wall, and far away from its safety. So I kind of wonder, like, just in a panning moment, like, what, because they're both standing silently as they were having this conversation, right? Both of you guys were just standing silently. So I'm just curious, like, what you were doing, like what each of you. I'm sure it feels like it's a polar opposite thing too.
And what's it like for Israfil? It's another Tuesday.
He's standing at the ready just in case anything does manage to break through the wall.
I can't hear him.
You're a little quiet.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
I was saying I'd be standing at the ready just in case anything does come out from the wall.
Can we see Israfil's face, or is it like, have you turned your helmet to that way that like it's the mortal coil underneath the armor is now completely enshrouded in shadow, and you are the armor?
No, you just see the sheer look of determination and readiness. His eyes locked on the wall, waiting for something to peer through. Just waiting to see any movement as it comes closer.
Are you like sheathed though? Like you just have your hands like ready, gripped to like do like a quick unsheath kind of thing, or is your weapon now? Okay, yeah, there's like some shadowy smoke, if you will, like, kind of slightly billowing from the hilt. After a few inches, it kind of dissipates. But he's locked in.
He looks like he's standing doing nothing, but you can tell that he's fully engaged in many kind of things. Like, and what about Faye? What's our character Faye doing?
I think I'm just gonna pull one of my daggers out and just kind of stand there by Israfil, just kind of looking around, not just trying to observe what's going on. Maybe a little confused, just a little bit.
Is it a?
It's because I have never seen anything like that.
And so, and having seen something, like, my question for, like, if to let us know about Faye, just in a look, does it, when she sees something that she's never seen before that's this powerful, is there an emotion on her face of, is it fear? Is it wonder? Is it excitement?
Maybe a little fear. Maybe a little fear. Eyes big, just kind of shocked, like, whoa.
Dagger just, so not like poised dagger of like a seasoned warrior, but you just happen to, you just have it in your hand, like.
Yeah.
It's like she's gripping it with two hands. It's like she's gripping the dagger with two hands. It's like up. Yeah.
Thinking what is gonna happen.
I said I was ready. I said I would be ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah. I said I could protect myself.
Not holding it right.
How do you fight how do you fight a river?
My hands are small. I'm just grasping it really tight.
Okay. So kind of like out of her element, but pushing through to.
So clearly I haven't ran into anything like this in my travels. So I'm just, it caught me off guard.
Yeah, Israfil drew a sword, so you drew a dagger.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what's happened. This is what we do?
Crap.
Okay. Yeah.
Crap about to hit the fan.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Not grab for the book, not grab for the, which is clearly not that like you're trained. So it shocked you out of what would be your trained and learned moments and your power. Okay, interesting. Okay, that's interesting to know about the character. That like.
Can I join? Can I reach the Oni? Could I hit them with 90-foot range from up on top of the bridge?
Ooh.
Or is it
Absolutely not.
It would be through the wall too, right? It would have to be through the
through
wall
the through the 6-inch hole with a gust holding that hole, So
How tall is the wall?
Wait,
about 100 feet tall.
You say absolutely not, but I mean we're heroes.
You gotta shoot through a gust hole, like just like, I don't know. It probably the bolt or arrow would just like go like up into the water.
Is it him?
We can't hear Israfil.
Really? That's weird. I haven't changed anything.
Is it him though? Add or take the shot. Don't listen to him. You can do it.
But like as you're kind of looking through the you and Kirmeki are still kind of looking through the hole, and they're not making it more than a couple feet from the wood line. They're like on point with this defense. Yeah, they're getting mowed. Like it's like just like in Israfil's mindset. I guess out of character or whatever. It's another. It literally is another Tuesday. Just another 69 minutes.
Exactly. How far were we from this wall?
You're a couple feet from the wall. You guys, you're like in line. Like you're like right here, ish.
Okay.
Like Kirameki's holding a hole open in the wall to see through. Adder's like directly, with him, and then you and Israfil are just a couple feet away from them.
How thick is the wall?
Okay.
Can I add?
Okay.
Yeah, it looks a few feet thick.
Somebody's cooking
Like
in the
looking
kitchen.
around. Okay.
What's it gonna be?
After watching for a second, Evan, is there any? And you said it's just like another Tuesday, right? So looking around, is there any guards that are like not really paying that much of attention? Really not paying that much attention?
Oh,
Just
they
kinda
appear pretty disciplined. There's also like 6 guards below you guys yelling at you to get down. Like, what the, what are you doing? There's like
I got
vulgar words, and
Gotcha.
yeah, just ignoring. The boss is gonna
well-
have our necks for this.
Maybe-
It's a perfect time for like a really cool river night that we make friends with to like show up. Really cool for an NPC to show up right now.
I guess now that I'm kind of I'm taking in some of my surroundings. I hear them, and I'll go down to them, like very like apologizing and.
During the
Sorry.
klaxons are going off. Wow. Boo, 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 boo. And you're like, I'm so sorry. Hey guys,
It's
I'm
like
brushing them.
Like Saving Private Ryan out here, and you're
I'm
so
new.
sorry.
I'm new. I just got here.
First day in the office. No, there's like, what are you guys doing? Like, are you insane?
I had to see for myself.
How handsome is this River Knight without his helmet on? He's the only one without a helmet on. How handsome is he? What's his hair look like?
He's got around 18 charisma for sure.
That's definitely the guy you want talking to the superiors about this particular encounter.
Yeah, and he has
This
like some
incident
hooked
on the wall.
He has some like split bangs that hang down. His hair is pulled back into a top knot and has like the pin through it. Yeah. It's definitely like he's been standing in a thunderstorm. Say all of you that have been that close for this long are getting very wet. But
the top three
Meditation's good
buttons
for
on
that,
his-
Mama Woes.
yeah, exactly. But
top three buttons just don't even exist.
do you guys like follow him down? Do you like hop down with him,
Yeah.
or what's happening?
I'd probably.
I feel like I'm going down there.
Well, I know you went down. You said you went down. I'm asking if they're going with
Oh,
you.
okay.
Yeah, no. I'd be standing there at the ready until I saw something come or until the sirens died down.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hang out with them.
All right. So yeah,
So-
he's having this dialogue with you. Like, what are you guys doing? And
I
think you answered
We're
already.
here. Yeah, I just had to see for myself. I'm sorry. I don't know if one of us has served on a wall like this, but I just never seen this before. I've never been this close to Rodarin, and we were sent here. I think the King's Armory is located here. Is that right? And I pull out the coin and I show it to him.
Like during the active, like during an active firefight.
Yeah. That's what we're doing here. So it's like
I love it. I love it, dude.
It's like
I'm not.
he's like,
He's like, you got it over the wall, like like just what?
he's like,
I know this is bad time.
it's like, holy shit. I mean, these coins you guys brought are straight from the king, and he knows what they are, and he's like, holy shit. He's like, get your people down now.
Oh.
Adder,
Okay.
he's addressing you as the leader of the group. So
I shuffle back up.
He's like climbing up this 15-foot wall.
Hey guys, we got to get down now, quick.
Didn't say go back up. Just yell at him.
I don't like yelling.
He's like,
I'm
Huh?
already up.
he
he says, huh?
he face palms his beautiful face. He's like,
and just kind of runs it down his neck a little bit. Okay.
Tucks a lock of hair behind his ear. Oh.
like exactly. Like I'm in deep shit.
Okay.
Gonna tell you now, unless you can pull me down, I'm not moving.
I imagine Israfil doesn't hear any of it, probably.
Nope, he's
Locked in.
Yeah. Oh shit, be careful.
Did you take his coin? Okay.
Yeah.
I'd say all in all, this like altercation, climbing the bridge, getting to the end, like the discussion, the guards sitting there yelling at you, like you're ignoring them, just the fact that just getting up to the bridge alone and all that stuff. So it's been probably 20-ish, loose 20 minutes, and the horns kind of stop, or like one after another. There. And then like there's no more like ice being created into the wall, and it begins to like mellow out into like this calm wall, and it just lowers as one, like, and it's in moments back to the steady flowing river.
Once I see the river calm down, I hop down onto the bridge and start walking down. Kind of see the tension leaving my body as I'm walking away.
You stay there just a moment, like looking past when the wall falls, like just a moment.
You do like a quick double check, see if it
Yeah.
flinches, see if the forest flinches at all. Not gonna get me. It's like a straggler running back up the mountain. Yeah. Oh fuck. Yeah. So everybody's like a few feet ahead of you. They did start walking back, but
Yeah.
not very far.
I'm just
Like,
thinking,
seriously, you guys have some explaining to do. Like, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Well, no, I
Listen,
mean
you can-
nobody. Did anybody else see us? Or I mean,
He like points at both the towers on both sides. Like, there's like a
Well,
couple,
I
like
mean-
probably a couple hundred total tide sages manning those towers, and you see them all like on all the balconies.
So somebody saw, at least one other person knows.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Someone saw,
Yeah.
and
That
he
makes
he
sense.
points at like the 10 guards with him, or 10 knights with him. Oh my god. Why? I've been on such a good record, such a good track record. And No, as you're
Will
like,
we-
he's
will we
constantly
recogni-
complaining, and you guys are like reassuring him as you guys make it back to the rear towers, and you guys walk. He goes to open the door and just falls flat instead of opening, and you guys see Bao like laughing, throwing down a set of cards. Ah,
I think this means that this is it. I see it's the 10, and then the J, and then the Q, and the K, and the A, and they are all in the same shapes.
The
I
other
win.
guard's like, damn it. There's like 3 other knights with him, and then the knight with you guys is like, oh, are you kidding me?
Hey, no, this is very serious. Look,
What
first
is
time I
happening
play
today?
This game. First time I play this game. Thank you, friends, showing me new game. And
People
also
are getting
for
on
these-
the bridge. My knights are playing poker during a wave.
Would you like
and,
rations? I have many.
As he's like yelling and ranting, and the scene's going to pan out.
Do we recognize this guy as a soldier who has like been trying to clean up his act, and it just isn't going his
Yeah,
fucking
he's like
way?
kind of. You can tell he's like in charge of like this, different areas.
been
Like a
given a
group of
chance.
these people. He's like not the captain, but he's like in charge of like a platoon.
Is
Something
it the
of those
guy that
sorts.
is like,
And
he's like, you
Is
have
it-
to you have to believe me, seriously. It was out of like, it wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
Like, you have no, but that's just happened like over, like it just keeps happening, and people are like, man, we can't keep being like, oh, it was just crazy, because it only happens to you. Like,
yeah, need you to come in on Sunday. Great. Those TPS reports. It's like that situation. He's
so he does
Stupid
it, but then,
things.
then crazy happens to the reports
Yeah,
on Sunday.
the-
Like a
printer
wild
doesn't
dog
work.
comes- a wild dog comes in and eats them, and he's like, and they're like, "What? Why don't you have the reports?" It's like, okay, a dog came in and ate him. I swear, you won't. Like, look, and he has the paper. It's like, but that doesn't, like, this happens all the time, man. Like, I'm trying as hard as I can. It's just the world hates me.
Dogs only eat your end of shift reports.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, I know, dude.
But yeah, so he's complaining and like yelling, like, oh, what the, like, what is going on? And
a random group of good
Uh,
citizens breach the containment to the wall and literally touch it during a raid. Yeah, that happened. Yeah, who does that? Who in their right mind would run towards this?
we pan out, and that's where we're gonna end it tonight.
Okay.
I didn't realize it was that late already.
It was a
Scary.
a 3-hour session that we managed to get about, an hour of game time.
I don't know
That was
about anybody
fun.
else. I had fun.
Oh,
I had fun with you
I
guys.
was. It
I
was
had a
great.
blast with you guys. I got 3 hours of game time in.
These are
That
my
was fun as heck.
some of my favorite moments. So
We could go. We could do Dungeons and Dragons, the mechanical adaptation of reality. But that's that's not fun.
But anyways, thank you guys, everyone, for playing. All of you. I'm glad to welcome Mama Woes into the Yuansu crew.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm excited to see. She was thinking earlier, like real hard about her spells and the wall. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see where that leads. She was
Yeah.
cooking something up.
Mhm.
And if you guys haven't seen, we still do every other Friday Compass Rose, our arenas here and there. So join our Discord if you want to try and get in some of our community games. Also, about once, one Monday a month, maybe two, just kind of depends on availabilities. My session with Here There Be Monsters. A 3.5 session is also on Mondays, and this allows me to still focus on a game a week to soothe my mind, and also
Whenever-
slight
gonna be
breaks
posted
in
somewhere?
between. Yeah, so
Where can we find those?
they're in Discord, and they will be. The Yuansu sessions are on Twitch as well. The Twitch schedule.
Okay.
But
And so on our Mortal Woes Discord.
yeah.
Okay.
And the 15th is my next Kingdom of Ren with Here There Be Monsters. So you can find that on twitch.tv/Here There Be Monsters.
Nice.
And
And their
then-
Discord as well is an open Discord for
Correct.
any community members who wanna join.
gamers. They do a lot of other games than we do. So if you're looking for fun people to play with, hit them up. They're great, wonderful people.
And our community as well is open to the public. Everybody come join.
Correct. And then you can follow. We're trying to get back in the swing of things, but you can follow our YouTube where we post all of our VODs from our sessions, and yeah.
I think Point of Inspiration is on the horizon.
Yeah.
Our D&D talk show where we talk about playing characters and running games and creating scenes and moments, and how we can use the mechanics to make those moments happen, or how the moments that are happening can use the mechanics to make them exciting and dynamic.
Exactly. So, love you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.